Aloha, Spoonie Jenny here. Welcome to another episode of the Couch Chronicles. Sorry I've been kind of quiet the last few days. I've been processing a lot of stuff. I had an important appointment with the cardiologist last Friday, which I waited close to 5 months for, 4 months maybe. And she did confirm, Twink's making a cameo. She did confirm, squirrel, I get all kinds of squirrels, but the cardiologist did confirm that I do have a connective tissue disorder and I am very hypermobile. My Baton score was 9 out of 9. So now it just is, my next step is, I see the geneticist and they're going to order some genetic testing so that we can find out if I have vascular Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or Loeys-Dietz syndrome, which is, they're both very serious. And I have a weird swelling on my doctor calls it my fossa area, or supraclavicular on the left-hand side. And last year I fought my insurance that I had at the time for like 3 or 4 months to get the authorization to get a CT of my neck. And they denied it. They made me have an ultrasound first, and then the ultrasound, it was a total game. And then I finally had a CT in September, and I battled for 3 to 4 months to have that imaging done. And it was that imaging that revealed that I have an ascending aortic aneurysm, and I have no history of heart disease at all. Never even like high blood pressure. My vitals are typically on the lower side. Like my temperature is always low, like anywhere from 95 to 97 usually is my temperature. And so anyhow, it was a lot to process. Like vascular EDS or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome they're all very severe and they're all very serious. And if you have, hypermobile EDS or any of the other types, I honor you, and I definitely can recognize, that they're all very challenging. And she shared with me that vascular EDS is very serious, and the most, I can't think of the word, risky version of EDS. Welcome to brain fog, where the words just escape you. Anyhow, so it's either that or it's Loeys-Dietz syndrome. If it's Loeys-Dietz syndrome, that is even more serious than vascular EDS. So it looks like a aortic valve replacement is in my nearish future. And it kind of sounded like if it's Loeys-Dietz, that I basically need heart surgery yesterday, but I'm getting an echocardiogram next week, a repeat echo to see what the measurement of the aneurysm is and if it has grown since last November. And I don't know what the size parameters are, but I know that when you have a connective tissue disorder, especially vascular EDS or Loeys-Dietz, possibly Marfan, but I don't have really, except for long fingers and long toes, I don't have any of the characteristics. And the I forget what they call them, the stretch marks. I have those too, but those are all Marfan characteristics, but I don't really have any of the other genetic characteristics for that. So just wanted to give an update. It cracks me up that Twink's tail's in here, but hey, this is like real #real life, like the Couch Chronicles, me in all my glory with no makeup on, chilling on the couch. But yeah, it's been hard to process that. Like, I'm a few weeks shy of turning 40. I turned 40 on the 24th. And a couple of people recently thought that I was in my mid to late 20s, and I was like, oh my gosh, amazing. Yes, please. But I'm going to be 40, and that's a lot to chew and a lot to process. And so I'm going to be ordering myself like a cute little medical alert bracelet. I've been feeling called to get one of those anyways. And I know that this share is lots of ums and uhs, and it's getting kind of long. So I am going to cut off this episode of the Couch Chronicles. If you're still with me, if you're still watching, thank you so much for following my story, for following my journey. It's very hard to be on this journey, but I find that gratitude really helps me, and my faith really helps me, and sharing is also helpful, just because I am, sunshiny, and I choose to be positive, because negative is natural and positive is on purpose. Look up Marcus James if you don't know MJ. But it can wear on you. And so I've been really intrinsic and inward, just kind of processing the news that I got on Friday, and, praying about it, and just trusting the journey and trusting the process. And I'm just grateful that I know about it, and that I'm not walking around with a ticking time bomb in my chest. I actually dated a guy that had an ascending and a descending aortic rupture or tear. So he had an aneurysm that tore. So I'm gonna have a nice little scar right here one day, because the aorta, they have to open your chest and crack your ribs and stuff. So anyways, hope everybody is having a fantastic week so far. Twinkie's tail is making an appearance, so there's her cute little face. There's her cute little face. Have a beautiful rest of your week, and I hope that you remember to be the aloha that you wish to see in the world.